Guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tinu and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my holy vanillas in my collection. I have a great selection. It was so hard to not pick the fragrances that I've talked about, and I don't want to kind of seem redundant and keep talking about the same fragrances over and over. So I wanted to pick out a new selection from both type of fragrance categories that wasn't the same, perfume that I've talked about previously. So, and if you guys want me to do just a straight up Middle Eastern vanilla video, please give this video a thumbs up and also drop a comment down below. Now, if you are new to this channel, you have not seen me before, you just clicked my thumbnail and you want to know who I am, my name is Tinu. I'm a lover of fragrance, beauty, and lifestyle. If that's the kind of content that you do like, please consider subscribing to this channel. And don't forget to click the post notifications to be notified of a fresh new content. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you guys so much for coming back. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you guys want to see some of my top rated vanillas in my collection that I'm currently loving right now, then please keep on watching. Now, before we go ahead and talk about the vanillas, I just want to share with you guys my fragrance of the day. My fragrance of the day is from Ledda Fragrances, and this is 18 Vanilla Nera. I also paired this fragrance with the perfume oil from Eternal Perfume Oils. I got Candy Shop Heist. This has some red berries, lily in the valley, amber, cedar, and musk. So I paired the two together and they smell divine. So this is my fragrance of the day. Please don't forget to drop yours down below. I really want to know what you're rocking. And let us get started with this video. I'm just gonna start with my fragrance of the day. Now this is a ambery, warm, spicy vanilla. It is a little bit of a citrusy vibe. It's not your typical vanilla where it's just sweet, delicious. This is not a sweet vanilla. It's a little bit aromatic. It's a little bit of a balsamic touch to it. I really don't like too much balsam in my fragrances. I love my fragrance to just be either a straight vanilla or a straight gourmand or a floral fruity gourmand. Those are the kind of fragrance categories I really like in a fragrance. Now with this one, it is just very different from what I have in my collection. I wanted to support the brand because the brand owner is a content creator on YouTube and she has been making fabulous fragrances. I think she has about 4 right now, and I know she's gonna make more, and I can't wait because I'm gonna grab all of them. I'm grabbing Orchid. The other one, I am not really intrigued with the notes. I do have Bourbon Brulee. This is actually, it's gonna be mentioned right after the other. I had to feature that because that was phenomenal. The longevity is very moderate. It's not super beast mode. It's not gonna be on you for 10 hours plus, but you will get a good 7 to 8 hour wear. It is still long wearing compared to some fragrances that could last 4 hours on the skin. Like for me, Tom Ford Lost Cherry is one of the poorest performing fragrance I've ever tried, and it is very expensive for no reason. But this one is just very good, very great, straightforward vanilla that is not cupcakey sweet, and I really recommend this if you're looking for something like that. The next fragrance is 20 Bourbon Brulee. This is another Ledda fragrance perfume. Now this is a very straightforward, sweet, woody vanilla. If you're into that, you will love this fragrance. Now this fragrance has slight boozy notes to it. It is very sweet. It has that caramel to it. It has something fluffy about this, something airy even though it does has that dense quality to it. You can wear this every day. It has some plum. And you guys know, if you don't already know me here, plum extraordinaire over here. This season, I've been just gravitating towards plum fragrances. This has a note of coconut in there. It also has some tonka bean, some citrus touches with the bergamot. It is just intoxicatingly good. Now this has a note of whiskey. That's where you're getting that boozy vibe from. The woodiness you get is from the cedar. Everybody was complimenting me. Even when I couldn't smell the fragrance, people were still smelling this fragrance. Now, this fragrance will play games on you. It will play tricks on you. Like, there are times that I can't smell it and people are still getting the smell in the air. I'm leaving a central here or there, from a nursing station to another nursing station, from the bathroom. I'm telling you, someone got into the bathroom one time. They were like, they don't understand who sprayed perfume, but it was really smelling good. And I didn't spray anything. It was just my scent trail left a scent bubble in the bathroom, and people were just like, wow, smells really amazing. I love this one. Out of the two, this is the top tier for me. The dent does not lie. Like, literally, I've not had this fragrance for 6 months and I already have a dent. That's how obsessed I'm with this fragrance. Now, if you're looking for a white floral vanilla that is sweet, has a lot of presence, a lot of oomph, this is 100 Silent Ways from Nishane. Now, this type of vanilla is slightly powdery. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit citrus to it. It's just a very, very wearable vanilla that I feel like you can wear during the day, the nighttime. You can wear it fall, winter, spring, summer. It is a year-round type of fragrance. This fragrance does not get hyped for no reason. I'm telling you, it is fruity. It has some peach, some mandarin orange. You're getting a lot of orris in there, and you're getting some vanilla. Vanilla with that sandalwood and vetiver. So I know the vetiver might seem masculine, but let me tell you something, guys. This is a straight up feminine fragrance. I feel like a man can even wear it, but I will say it leans more feminine for me. People have alluded that this fragrance is similar to Black Opium by YSL. And I do get that. I do get that ultimately, but it's very different. It smells very well blended. It's not linear. It smells like there's very good ingredients in this fragrance. Let me tell you, if I was to pick this over Black Opium, I will pick this in a heartbeat. This is just fantastic. Very demure. I mean, it exudes class. Like, if you're looking for something that makes you stand out, makes you elegant, this is the type of fragrance you need. The sillage and projection on this, I would say it's bordering on beast mode for me. Very, very intoxicating scent trail, and compliments will come like no other. Like, there is no time that I don't wear this fragrance that I don't get one compliment. And it lasts on clothing forever. Like, if you think that this does not last on skin, it lasts on skin for about 9 to 8 hours. But on clothing, it really sticks to that clothing that when you wash it, you do get hints of the fragrance still on your clothing. This is an amazing one, and I thoroughly recommend it. Now, if you're looking for something sweet and delicious with a lot of fruity notes and some gourmand touches, this is Juicy Couture's Viva La Juicy Sucre. Oh my god, guys. This is just the cupcakey vanilla of your dreams. This has some whipped cream. It has a little bit of pink pepper, some citrus, and some fruity notes of peach. And then you get that lovely cacao at the base. For my sweet gals that love the sweet, sweet, sweet vanillas, I got something here for you. This fragrance is back and here to stay. Remember when this fragrance was so hard to find that nobody could find it and everybody was going crazy? People were selling this for $300. I did not get it. I was like, you know what? I don't get why I would pay $300 for this designer fragrance. And lo and behold, this fragrance is back and here to stay. And I was able to get my hands on it. It is readily available now. It is very, very cheap, if I must say. You can get it on Jomer Shop. I believe I paid $49.99 for a full bottle, not a tester, with the whole presentation. You will think this is something that will not perform, that will not give you anything. But when you wear this fragrance, I'm telling you, the bottle is gorgeous, by the way. It's a pretty bottle. The fragrance, it's stunning. Like, very pretty, very sweet. It's not toothache sweet where it kind of gives you a headache. No, it is an everyday wearable sweet vanilla. I like this one for days where I don't want to wear something too thick and dense. and I want something that would actually, you know, be light and airy and fluffy that still will give me a compliment here or there. This one gives me loads of compliments. Like, it's unreal. It's like you are thinking that this is gonna be, oh my god, it's just good, it's just a girly fufu la la fragrance. No, it is a girly fufu la la fragrance with substance. Okay, so I know the girlies that are watching me that have this can understand why I love this. It's amazing. I would be kidding myself if I don't add this fragrance to the lot. This is Black Opium by YSL Le Parfum. This is vanilla on steroids. Now, if you're looking for straight up vanilla, this will give you all the coverage you need. This is Bourbon Vanilla, Madagascar Vanilla, Vanilla Absolute. So you're getting 3 vanillas in this fragrance, and you're getting some cinnamon, you're getting some solar notes to this, you're getting some mandarin orange, a little touch of fruitiness with that pear. When I tell you this fragrance is a fragrance that gives me so many compliments. This also has a coffee note, but the coffee note is in the background. It's not front and center like the OG. It's way in the background. You get lots of dense vanilla in the front. This is the kind of fragrance that makes me roll my eyes to the back of my head. It is just absolutely a wonder. I feel like it doesn't get as much hype as it should, but it needs to be hyped again. This is a great fragrance for fall, for winter, for summer, for spring. The reason why I say summer is because of that solar vibe you get to the fragrance. So this fragrance can work in any type of weather. And the longevity, it is 10-12 hours plus. It is not beast mode. It's not the one that's gonna knock you out. It is just a very sexy, you know, little lingering, sweet vanilla that is just sexy. This bottle exudes sexiness, and that's why it will never be out of my collection. If I run out of this bottle, which I can hear that this is like, it sounds halfway, I'll get another bottle because it's so good and it is just the best in designer perfumery. Now we're gonna skip and we're gonna talk about a Middle Eastern perfume. I decided to pick this because I didn't want to talk about Burberry Goddess like I've done a gazillion times, and I wanted to highlight a fragrance that is similar to Burberry Goddess, that it's a little more junk in the trunk, if I must say. This is Angham from Lattafa. Now this fragrance gets all the hype for a reason. It is very beautiful, vanillic. It is much of a sweet take to Burberry Goddess. I do get a little bit of differences, but I prefer this better. Even though my Burberry Goddess is still there, it's there and I still wear it, I pull for this more often than I pull for that. And the reason why is the longevity is there. In the Burberry Goddess, I've had it for quite a bit, and it's sat here, it's sat there, and it's still poor performing in my opinion. Now this one lasts about 7 to 8 hours on skin, and that's really good comparing to the Burberry Goddess that lasts 4 to 5 hours. So I gravitate towards this. This still has the lavender in there. It still has the, I believe, cacao, the chocolatey vibes. You do get loads of vanilla, some fruitiness as well. I absolutely adore this one. This is just beautiful. And the bottle is way impressive. This is one of Lattafa's best bottle creations. From the other ones they've made, like Confessions, looks like a statue almost. Like, this is just a very aesthetically pleasing looking bottle. Like, I like to look at this. So I love the fragrance. I really enjoy it. If you don't have your hands on it, please stop this video and add to cart. Okay, it is a must-have in your collection. Now if you're looking for a slightly ambery vanilla with a little bit of honey to the mix, very sweet, a little bit musky, this is the fragrance for you. This is Carner Barcelona's El Born. Now this fragrance is very strong. When I say strong, I mean it's super uber strong. It's beast mode. Out of everything I've talked so far, this is beast mode to the core. Now this one has the note of honey at the top. You do get angelica, so there is a slight greeniness to the fragrance, and you do get some citrusy notes of lemon and bergamot. But when you get to the middle, you get that glorious fig note. The fig in here is not masculine by any means. It's not the fig you get in Gris Chanel Extrait or the Gris Chanel Original from BDK Perfumes. This is its own juicy fig note that makes this fragrance stand out. Now, this fragrance does have the note of pearl blossom, and you guys know that note does not work for me, but in this fragrance it does. The balsam in this one is a little dialed back. It's not prominent. It's not overtaking the fragrance. It's not giving me crazy vibes. It's just giving that fragrance a little something, a little more substance. This is very glorious. It's such a good fragrance. I don't think people have even gotten their nose on this. It's something that I feel like you need to try. You can get this in discounters. It's not crazy expensive. You can get this for like $120 price tag. I think even cheaper. They even sell half bottles of this if you want to get a 1.7 fluid ounce. I think that is more of the $70, $60 price tag. And try it out. It's a really great fragrance and you won't be sorry. You will absolutely love this fragrance. If you're into those type of ambery vanillas that is slightly sweet, slightly woody, slightly green at the same time, and sweet, you definitely will like this one. This is a must-have in your collection. Now, switching gears off to a Middle Eastern fragrance. This is from Goth Orchid / Maison Azra. This is the Musk collection. This is called Tahara Vanilla. Now, this one is a different type of vanilla. This is for my musk lovers that love musk with their vanilla. At the most top, you smell the vanilla. You do get the musky vibe. You get some greenness from, I don't know what it is. It sounds like there might be a Davana note in here. And you do get some florals like the lily of the valley and loads of musk. There is, in a dry down, you do get some ambery touches. You do get some tonka. This one is very, very beautiful. If you're looking for something that's office appropriate that has some musk in there with vanilla, this one will get you covered. To be honest, I love this one for everyday wear, for bedtime wear, for when I want to wear something to work that I don't want people to like say too much, because people do compliment me on my fragrances, but they do compliment on something very clean like this. And this is a very clean fragrance for me. Very, very beautiful. I feel like this is a well done take on a musky vanilla. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is not a super projected fragrance. I would say this is a 5 to 6 hour wear. Being very honest and transparent, it's not a all day wearing fragrance. This is a fragrance that you have to take with you if you want to get the full presentation. If you want to have this fragrance be with you for the whole day, you got to take this with you and spray it as you need it in the day. I love it and I recommend it if you're looking for that type of vanilla. Now, the next fragrance is from Jousset Parfums. This is Accident à la Vanille, but Creme de la Berry. This one is the strawberry shortcake of your dream. Now, this has some strawberries, some vanilla. It has a cheesecake note, and you do get some whipped cream, vanilla, more vanilla. It's like vanilla over steroids. There is vanilla in every stage of the olfactory journey. The base, the top, and the mid. So you are getting an overdose of vanilla with a lot of sweetness. And this is what I call cupcakey sweet when I mentioned that in the beginning of the video. Oh my God. Now this one is beautiful, delicious, very pastry-like type of vanilla. So out of everything I've talked about, I haven't really talked about something of that nature. This is what you need. If you're into that pastry vanilla and you want to smell like an actual cupcake or a strawberry shortcake, this will be the best one that you've ever tried before. And this is an extrait de Parfum, so it will last a long time. It's incredible. It's beast mode. The longevity on here is 9 hours plus. It is absolutely amazing. I love this one. This one is really, really recommended. A lot of people don't talk about this anymore, but let me tell you, this is just divine. I love it and I thoroughly recommend this one as well. The next fragrance I will be talking about is from M. Micallef. This is Note Vanille. Now, this one is another vanilla that's slightly woody. It's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit spicy at the same time. This one is one of my favorite vanillas. Now, this bottle has been reformulated. This is the original bottle that it was in, but they have come out with new bottles, and I heard that they reformulated the fragrance. I don't know how the new one smells like, but let me tell you about this one. This one has top notes of mandarin orange, some citruses. It has some booziness with rum and cognac. You do get the vanilla in this. This has macerated really, really good. An intoxicating, boozy vanilla. This one I love so much. It is just, if you're looking for a boozy vanilla and you want something that's not too sweet, that's slightly citrusy with a little bit of florals, of jasmine, this is the best, to be honest. It is so pleasant, so beautiful, so sexy. This is really a date night fragrance, if I must say. Like, when I'm going on a date, I think this is something I would pull out because it exudes something sexy, something sultry, a little bit spiciness. Like I said, it is just an absolute wonder. Really great for fall and winter. I feel like even summer nights, it would even be appealing for that. Now, with this one, the projection is more on the moderate, but the longevity is where it's at. It will last forever and ever and ever, ever. It is super long lasting. It is just absolutely the best boozy vanilla I've ever tried. Out of all the vanillas, this is the number one for booziness. I love this vanilla and I love the bottle. I can't imagine they would change the bottle. This is an absolute stunning masterpiece right here. Now, if you want to smell like an apple pie vanilla fragrance, this is the one I recommend. This is Essence of Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. Now, this one has the notes of apple and some grapes. You do have the patchouli note, which I feel like is just there for no reason because it does not make any difference to the smell. I do get the vanilla and the orris root. This is another intoxicating scent. It's a little bit sweet, but the sweetness here is just very delicious and gourmand-like. Even though the notes in here do not present a gourmand feel or gourmand texture, you're getting that baked apple pie vibe with this fragrance. I just don't understand how it comes off in the fragrance when it's not, you know, presenting those gourmand tendencies. But that's what I get. Slightly fresh, slightly spicy. There is no booze to this, but there is something boozy about it that I get when I spray this fragrance. This is amazing. Absolutely love it. And you can get this right now. It's really discounted. Before, people were selling this for 80 bucks, 90 bucks. And it's a Middle Eastern fragrance, so I was shocked. But I waited quite a bit for it to, you know, get low in price. And this is an absolute must-have. Very, very beautiful. And I'm glad I have this in my collection. Next fragrance is from Volare. This is Floral Dedication. Now, this is a dupe to Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. Now, this fragrance, I believe, is a very vanillic fragrance. It has panna cotta, it has some lemon. It is just beautiful. It reminds me of Baked by Acro. Now, this one is a vanilla that's a little fresh, a little boozy. It does have a rum to it, and you do get those pastry vibes, almost like a pound cake vibe, like a lemon pound cake with icing, and then you do get that vanilla in the backdrop. This one, for me, I love better than Devotion, and I've said it a million of times. This is another vanilla that I absolutely adore. It's very citrusy. The lemon in here is like a sweet lemon. It's not a lemon that is very sour or an unripe lemon. It's very sweet, and you do get those gourmand vibes in the back that kind of give that lemon that juiciness that it needs. I like this one when I don't want my too fruity gourmand vanillas like the one from Jousset, and I definitely wear this if I don't want to wear this one. This is really, really super long lasting. For me, 7 hours plus. You guys see the dent. The dent does not lie. I've had this fragrance for less than 4 months and I already have a dent. So this is a really great one and I'm absolutely obsessed with this one. Now, this is a fragrance from F-Inity Perfumes. This is No Limit. Now, No Limit is a very kind of sweet vanilla that is slightly fruity. It does have some latonic vibes with the coconut and some caramel to it. It is just a very sweet, not too sweet. Oh God. If you liked Escapade Gourmand from Maison Mataha and you wanted something more elevated, this fragrance is way an elevated version of it, but even more dense and sweet and long wearing. This one has ylang ylang. It has some iris. The caramel in here kind of gives me a coffee vibe. There is not a coffee note to this, but I do get somewhat of a coffee smell with the caramel, and you do get some vanilla in the base, which just elevates the fragrance overall. This is a sweet, delicious, gourmand, beautiful fragrance. I absolutely love this one. That's why I did not feature Escapade Gourmand in this video, because let me tell you, I've done it so many times and I wanted to give you guys something new that I recently got that I'm obsessed with. This is a very stunning perfume. The performance on this one is really beast mode. I will tell you, it's about 10 hours plus. And the longevity also beast mode. Everything beast mode. Sillage, it's beast mode. Like arm's length. Like literally everyone can smell this fragrance as you move around. And people have given me so many compliments with this one. This one is just a compliment magnet. It is absolutely stunning and beautiful. And I'm glad to have this in my collection. I absolutely adore this one. Now, the next fragrance is from Navitus Perfumes. This is Vanilla Eclat. Now, this one is a collaboration with the Perfume Nest. This fragrance is a very woody vanilla. It's very sweet. It has some creaminess to it. There is a rice note to this fragrance. This fragrance is very powdery. It is very spicy at the same time. You do get a lot of butteriness with this fragrance. There is like a buttermilk note. You do get some spiciness and some citrusy vibes to this fragrance. You do get that sandalwood. The sandalwood in here is immaculate, like literally creamy sandalwood. The cinnamon in here is not overwhelming. It's not overpowering the fragrance. This fragrance is an everyday wear type of fragrance. It also reminds me of something like a baked good. This is just a very classy, vanillic fragrance that I absolutely love. This fragrance is not super projecting. I will be honest. Everyone that has got in my scent bubble has literally complimented me. They said that this fragrance is very different, very unique, very wearable. It's not super strong. It's not all over the place. Like sometimes I do wear very difficult, complex fragrances. And to them, this is a very non-complex fragrance. It's not linear either, but it's very unique. And it's just like a light, fluffy vanilla. And I absolutely enjoy it. It's really a great release. Very unique as well in my collection. And I am so glad that I got my hands on this. Now, I am just going to mention this honorable mention. Yeah, do not clock me. I know I just got this fragrance, but I've had it for 4 days so far. And I'm absolutely obsessed. This is Empire Victor from Khadlaj. Now, this fragrance, guys, you were not lying. Everyone that had commented on my previous video, not the last one, the one before that, that was like, get Empire Victor, get Empire Victor. You guys did not lie. You guys were not kidding. You guys were on point with your recommendation. And I can absolutely see why. This one is just a very different kind of lemon pound cake smell. I know I said I loved floral dedication, but this is a absolute love to the core. This one is more of a physical lemon sugar cookie or a pound cake with the icing literally on it, freshly out of the oven, literally melting and dripping in your mouth. It's just absolutely stunning. Now, the projection for this one is not super loud, but the longevity is a little better. It's more like an 8-9 hour wear. I do take this with me to retouch, but let me tell you, the compliments I got were like maybe 2. I've only worn it for 4 days. I can't wait to wear this to work and have people compliment me even more. The compliments were from family. They really like this. My daughters were like, "Ooh, mom, can you get me one?" And I'm probably gonna get her one because she wants it so bad. You know, she's like, "I want it. This is the best lemon vanilla I've ever smelt." That is what my daughter told me. I had to get it for her. Like literally, yeah. It is so good. I am not giving her my bottle. I told her she gotta wait to hers get in here. I got this on Joma Shop for under $40. Really, really a great deal. I love it, love it, love it so much. I cannot talk about vanillas without talking about my girl Sharita M's fragrance from Navitus. This is Mani Casanad. Of course, you guys already know what this fragrance is about. Do I need to toot my horn even more? Yes, I do. Now, this fragrance is a very glorious vanilla fragrance. Not too sweet, a little bit of a slight of a burnt toffee kind of smell. It has very much, you know, the notes that I love. It has brown sugar. It has some cashmere. It has that ice cream note. The vanilla is at the top. And it gets even better every time I spray it. Now that amberwood, ooh, it gives it a very, very ambery vibe. Now this fragrance is one of those that would last long forever, but will not project. It's not beast mode, but it's long wearing. And it transforms throughout the whole day. I love to pair this with other sweet vanillas because it kind of tapers off the sweetness of some other ones. I mean, there is sweetness to this, but it's not too achy sweet. It's just like a vanilla ice cream with some caramel on top of it. That's what it smells like. And it smells like the caramel was slightly burnt before it was dripped all over the ice cream on the cone. I'm telling you, this is a man magnet. Like a man would chase you down the street for wearing this. I've had someone actually literally stop me and ask me, what were you wearing? You know, I don't gatekeep, but you can write it down. This is one of the best vanillas that came out last year. It's amazing. There is a reason why there is so much hype. Did it come out last year or the year before? I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was the year before. But this is one of the ones that I feel like would never get out of style. It would always talked about. Like everyone will still talk about this 10 years from now because it's a really good fragrance. It's phenomenal. Now my last fragrance is from Skylar Clean Beauty. This is called Vanilla Sky. Now this one, if you already know, another vanilla here. This is a play on vanilla and coffee with caramel. It's very sweet. It has that cappuccino note in there. It has some citrusy vibes. It's a little floral. I think it has a jasmine to it, and you do get some caramel, cinnamon, amber, and a woodiness. I think the woodiness might be just the sandalwood or the cedar. So if you do not like gourmands, this is the one that you don't want. It is super gourmand. For the life of me, I don't enjoy the caps of these fragrances. They're not the best. They literally took off the portion of my bottle, and I'm so scared when I take it off that I roll it just to take it off, because I actually damaged one of the bottles I got and I had to tell them to replace it. But so far I enjoy this fragrance. It is very long lasting. For a clean beauty fragrance, this lasts about 7-8 hours. And that is sane, but I can tell that this is more potent. It's a little more dense than my other clean beauty fragrances. Very, very long lasting, very beautiful, and just a standout vanilla. It's very unique too. I love it a lot. Now that completes this video on my vanillas, my top recommended vanillas for the fall, or like my best vanillas as of right now. This list will surely change as I try more fragrances and get more into my collection. There will be some that I'll take out. There will be some that I'll put in. So this is not a definite list. This is just what I'm enjoying right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. Let YouTube know you love my content. Don't forget to leave your fragrance of the day. I really want to know what you're rocking. And if you haven't subscribed yet by now, what are you waiting for? The subscribe button is down below. It's waiting for you to click it. Come on in, join the fam, and jump into the comments. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Are there any faves from the vanillas I've mentioned that you enjoy? If you enjoy anything, let me know. If you have any suggestions of other vanillas that I need to try, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always open to suggestions. Because of you guys, I got Empire Victor from Khadlaj, and you know, anything that you guys suggest, I always look into it and see if it's my cup of tea. Don't forget to leave me a snowflake emoji. That lets me know that you watched this video to the end and that you're ride or die fans of Tinu. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I love you guys, and I will see you yet in another video. Bye.